Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage? Tonight we're coming to you live from YouTube. In a minute, Christy will be joining us. Just trying to get ourselves started for the day, and I hope everybody's doing okay. This is our first time going special on just YouTube, so we're going to go ahead and share this out to a few different locations. But again, I'm Mike, your host from Where's My Sage. In a minute, Christy London will be joining us, and we will be doing a live reading show. Hello, viewers who are coming in. You can please share our page here. We're, like I said, we are strictly on YouTube this evening, and Christy will be with us. We'll be doing a live reading show, so we're just sharing it out once we've got started here on YouTube. So please bear with me as we bring Christy in. She will be with us in a minute. And viewer, how are you doing this evening? So again, it'll be just one moment. We have a second viewer coming in. Christy will be with us in a second here, and we will be doing a live show. So for those of you joining in for us and joining us here at YouTube, it is our first time going live strictly here. So we're trying to let everybody know we've converted over to YouTube tonight. And like I said, I'm just waiting for Christy to pop back in with us. She had a little technical difficulties on her end. So 1 second. Hello, Marilyn. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Connie. Thank you for joining us as well. We've got some Bigfoot news coming up soon, but we're going to get out there. Again, momentarily, Christy will be back with us. There she is. And I'll be bringing her here into the studio. You ready to come into the studio? So, yes, no, thumbs up, Christy. Yep. So, all right. So,
hi, everybody.
We got something going. Hello. So, Marilyn, we've got 4 folks with us tonight. Marilyn and Connie are here with us already on the comment section.
Hello, ladies.
I'm getting ready to share us out in a couple other places, but just wanted to get us up and running here. How is your week going? I know our families have kept us on our toes this week, to say the least.
To say the least. Yeah, it's been a very eventful week. Huh.
I talked to my sister today. She has to spend another 21 days in the hospital. So thank you for all the prayers and well wishes there to get her moved out of ICU, but she still has to sit in the hospital for 21 days.
Say, she's getting nothing but good news, so we'll take it, right?
Yeah, so
we'll take the small wins.
Those folks don't think, wearing your masks and being safe, it's one of those things. So I got a comment there from Marilyn, so
hi, Marilyn. Thank you.
So let me just try to get signed in here. So, Christy, we've got some upcoming events. We've got another reading show this week, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the following week, we will be at Greystone Manor doing a live investigation.
Let's see. Yes. Yep. So another show of spirit messages with me on the 11th, next Tuesday. And then on the 18th, we are going to do a live investigation from Greystone Manor with Heather Madison. Yes, that's going to be exciting. We were waiting to get there. We were supposed to get there before COVID, and we weren't able to because of COVID. And so we had her on. For those of you who are watching and remember that, we did have her on, and she took us for a virtual tour, which was very nice of her. And we got to talk about, the house and how she gets started and all the other different things that she does, because she is she's a medium as well, and an author. And she and her husband, Rob, have done some pretty awesome things to that house and made it what it is today now. So it's pretty amazing. But yes, and so as long as sorry guys, I have a few things going on that I'm still trying to settle before we get involved here.
Okay, good. The dogs are listening from the other room. That's a good thing.
Oh, good.
So okay.
They're our mascots.
Let me, I found our link here. I'm going to get that up there, and just putting it up here. So,
how's everybody else's week? How's everything going for everybody else?
I've been under the weather, so getting today started is just not working for me tonight. What's up?
I don't think there's ever been a lull like that ever. I think it's been, I think that's a first for us.
Well, we're trying different medium. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because Brianna just said to me today too, why are you just swinging on Facebook? So because it's a whole new world and it's awesome. And, it gives us so many, different opportunities and avenues to go down. And she's like, eh. And I said, no, it really does. She goes, I know. That's all I watch. I said, well, and she goes, yeah. Oh, there go my lights. So, yeah. I said, she goes, you can make a lot of money doing that. And I said, well, maybe someday. She goes, I watched this one show and it's the Something Family. I don't even know. These people make like millions of dollars. I had no clue. I really am that mom now. I'm at that mom stage of my life where, my kids know so much more and just, it's crazy. And it's funny because we bought my dad a laptop for his birthday a couple weeks ago. And I looked at my sister and I went, okay, Kent, my brother-in-law, can help set it up, right? Because, I'll charge it and you guys can do it. She goes, forget that. We're going to get the kids to do it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Marilyn Keith. Oh, you guys got to go to Salem last night. We were supposed to go 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And this COVID thing with our families kept us from going.
Yeah. I won't be leaving the state anytime soon with my father and my grandfather for that matter. So
you did the investigation with Jack and Carly. How nice. So we really wanted to get there. That was our plan. And then we rerouted to the Adirondacks and then couldn't get a signal to do any of the lives. But we did get to go to
story of our life. of our show. Story of our show.
A great personal or great private location to do an investigation on their property. And I've heard that the person that turned me on to the private location, that I got his parents into Bigfoot pretty big. So if that listener could
they're so cool. I love
give
them.
us the thumbs up on that.
Yeah.
I guess we made his dad a believer, or at least not a bigger
right?
skeptic. So
I just love the looks on people's faces. Like, huh? What did you just say? What? What? So,
does anyone have any questions for us this evening? Or if you want to set the ground rules now, and we can do that, and then we can switch.
Okay. So we are doing this because we are celebrating the fact that we received 100 likes on YouTube on our channel. So, on to the next set of numbers for us. We're always looking to do better for everybody and for ourselves. So, and to reach as many people as we possibly can. There she is. There she is. She's on there. And so we are doing this special reading show tonight to help celebrate that and celebrate all of you and to say thank you and to, again, reach as many people as we can and to let people know we're out there in so many different ways. So like we said, like my daughter said, everybody watches YouTube, so it's true. So let's see what we can do on YouTube. So tonight, just remember, keep your minds wide open. And this is a venue that's a little bit more tricky than when you're one-on-one with me. So if at any point you don't understand something, please make notes, take the messages for what they are in the moment, and then contact me tomorrow. Try not to wait days because it's hard enough coming off the show and doing it the next day to try to clarify things for you. Sometimes it's not as easy. So if you, but if you contact me the next day, I will definitely do my best to clarify the messages for you. And remember, in a venue like this as well, it's just the same as doing a party or a private event. You know, in a gallery or a group reading, you have to remember it's not about getting a one-on-one message from me necessarily. It's about the message itself. It's about going through the experience together and really taking from it as a whole. And that sometimes means you won't receive, a message one-on-one, but somebody else's message may speak volumes to you. And that's the whole idea. So we really want to, try to keep in mind that this is a little bit different than a one-on-one or a private reading with me. It's kind of like, when you're having a bad day or you're having a day of some sort and you get in your car and the perfect song comes on the radio, and it just speaks to you. It's what you needed to hear. It's how you needed to feel. And, it's so important, and it just means so much and touches all the right, the right things. It helps you in different ways. So, all right. So yeah. So remember, some things are symbolic, some things are not. And, we'll just go with the flow. So do your best to keep your questions for me specific, and give me the name of the person you're looking to talk to tonight. And do Mike a big favor, and please don't write big paragraphs or ask multiple questions at one time, because they're too long and they kind of shoot up and make the chat room cycle too quickly. And he does a very good job of keeping track of everything. And he has a great system going. Try not to repeat your questions either. He will get to you. But like I always tell people, if you're meant to get a message, you will. And if not, there was a reason, but it might be because maybe, they're going to reach you a different way, like through somebody else's message. So, yeah, but we're going to relax and we're going to have fun, and we're going to connect with spirit and our spirit guides and see what happens tonight. All right. So whenever you guys are ready to start asking questions, go ahead and post them in the chat room. Please also share this. Yeah, he's got we're just going to call that ticker Christy's ticker, because Christy sometimes has to watch her mouth. But when Christy's delivering a message, Christy can't help it, because if Christy has to deliver the message verbatim, it's spirit we have to blame for that. However, I can get a little, do myself, but okay. So yeah, if you would all please share this and let people know that we're on tonight with this, we would really appreciate that. Spread the word, promote it on YouTube for us, and we'll get going. So there's my elongated spiel.
Well, thank you. And I just went through and I dropped the link in here. So if somebody has a question for a reading, go ahead and throw it right there, and I will get it right up. And there we go. Sandra, why did I have a dream of my mom last night? I never have before.
Hi, Sandra. Well, so the first thing I'm going to tell you is that whenever you have somebody who's passed away, where do you keep going? Mike just kind of keeps
here
off on me. Whenever someone who's passed away shows up in a dream, it's actually not a dream. It's not your subconscious taking over. It's not our brains doing what it does when, we're in that sleep state and we have no control. That's actually a visit from that person. When we're in that, right before we go into a REM cycle and really get into that deep sleep, that is the best and easiest time for spirit to connect with us. And so a lot of times people will say, oh, they came to me in my dreams, or when I was in that, I couldn't tell if I was awake or asleep, and so that's what's happening, because it's so easy for them to connect with us, and really our guard is down, and so they can come in. Normally when spirit does that as well, they are actually doing it because they can't reach you any other way. So either you're not paying attention, there have been signs around you. I saw a flash of a butterfly, Sandra, just now too. So I don't know if that tells you anything. I'm also seeing, okay, so there were a few things today as well. Let me just jot something real quick here. Um,
And Christy tends to take notes during. So if you, like she said, if you got questions the next day or something like that, drop them.
Yeah.
The explanation wasn't there. She's got her notes there.
Well, kind of. I don't take notes like I would if it was one-on-one, but I do jot certain things in case someone does ask me. No, a couple things were brought to my attention. I actually spent the day with my daughter and we were in the pool this afternoon, and it was funny because this dragonfly never saw, the pool is fairly new. So, the Sharon, we have only been in it a handful of times since it's gone up and the weather's been nice. But the handful of times we've been in it, we've not seen dragonflies. Today, two of them flew around, but one kept coming right down and literally like it was looking at us. Now, dragonflies, for those of you who don't know, really are a symbol of peace, and they really are. They're a good omen, and they can mean different things to different people. Like, what the hell are you doing? So, and even my daughter said, Mom, it's like right here, like it would go, it would hover, it would leave and come back, but it would like turn and hover in front of me and look at me, and then it would turn and hover and look in front of her. It would in front of her and look at her. It was the coolest thing, and I knew that it was a message for me about certain things going on right now. But I was also being told that it was for you as well. So dragonflies, are also a very, I'm being told to tell you, special. So hopefully you can connect with that as well. I feel like you are going through something right now, and I feel like your mom has tried to connect with you, giving you different signs or symbols, but you've missed them, or you're not paying attention, or you're second guessing, because I think you're second guessing some things too. And so she's trying to be blatant, like, wake up, you need to hear this, you need to pay attention to what's going on, you need to realize something. So that's why your mom was there. I'm also hearing peace, like she wants you to find peace or have peace with something or about something or someone. Okay, so that's why your mom showed up this time. But your mom is always with you, but your mom's a busybody. Your mom likes to check in on everybody. Yeah. So she goes where she's really needed, but she's really always around everybody. She's in the light. That's what they do, Constant is what I'm hearing. Constant. And I'm getting a wicked headache, like a migraine. It's almost hitting me out of nowhere, almost making me feel sick. Okay, that's it. So thank you for your question.
Okay. Hi, Diana, for joining in and joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Hi, Diana.
Again, folks, if you're tuning in tonight and you have a question, please drop it right in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Let your friends know that we're here tonight. We are here to kind of thank those that turned around and signed up for YouTube and get that word out. So we really do appreciate you joining us here. And then Sandra said, you know what? I got a touchscreen. It works better.
Yes.
Thank you very much. She loved the dragonflies. Good.
Good. I'm so glad, because I'm telling you, like, it's not unusual for things like that to happen, but today it was very pronounced, and there's a lot going on with my dad. And so, I was in the moment thinking about some things, kind of just floating and looking at the sky in that moment and just really thinking about a couple of things and taking in the moment. And then all of a sudden it was above me. And for it to linger and for Brianna to also know and to see it and say something was pretty amazing, and pretty special. So Marilyn. Have you ever driven with Mike? I know the feeling. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Driving with the drivers, not with who she was driving. Well,
No, did you?
Yeah, I read it. I read it.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I just got a message or two from a couple of people asking how to find us. I think next time we need to be a little more clear about how to find us and what to do closer to the show, because I just had to tell a couple of people what to do to find our show tonight. Everyone's so used to going to Facebook. So this is a good test run too, to do more for sure. Yeah.
Michelle, we have to sign a waiver to get in the car with you. So here's the link again.
Wow, be nice. She can still your ass.
Genetics are the reason I drive so bad. That's why my niece is going for driver's lessons. Somebody else. Can't blame any of us.
Wow. Well, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, I have to be careful because I am told that I am a lead foot. My parents will definitely attest to that. But my father taught me how to drive in Buffalo, and he was a beer salesman for 40 years. And let me tell you, to drive in Buffalo, you have to really be on your toes. So, yeah. And the hubby has a big truck, and he's always had big trucks, and being 5'3" and, not 6'3" like he is and a big dude, I had to learn how to handle it. And actually, Billy and Abby usually are like, holy crap, mom gets in there and drives that thing like she's a maniac. But wow, she just like gets behind the wheel and goes. Well, kind of have to. It's kind of fun though too, isn't it? You small people know what I'm talking about. When you get behind the wheel of a big vehicle, it's pretty cool. But okay, so I have somebody saying Nikki will drive with her now. Oh, excellent. So Mike, this is actually a question from somebody who's trying to log on. She said she's on now, but she can't ask a question. So I'm referring to my tech guy. I'm going to defer this question to my tech guy.
Easy. Let me pull this. Not easy, but let me pull up YouTube and share the screen.
Okay.
And mute my.
They have to subscribe to the page in order to participate.
No, they don't have to subscribe to the page.
Oh, okay. That's how much I know. That's why I have a tech guy.
So
that's why I have a tech guy.
Get my mouse over here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to share my screen. So. Okay. So over here, there's going to be a little chat box. And as you go up, and there's a spot for top chat and live chat. You click on the live chat, and you can go ahead and put your little comments right in down here at the bottom.
Thank you, Marilyn, for sharing this on Facebook.
So, yeah.
We were hoping to promote this a little more tonight, but unfortunately with the week, time to get away from us, and we had family issues to take care of. So we did drop the ball a little bit with the promoting of this, but
that's where it is. It's going to be right over on the right-hand side there, or sometimes it's down below. It'll say live chat, and you can go ahead and set that up.
Okay, so hopefully Denise saw this and she is able to.
Okay, yep. She was making comments in okay. Well, it's a different.
She's watching it on TV. I don't even know how she's doing that. I mean, and not
she's watching it on TV. She's gonna have to do the comments from her phone.
Oh, okay.
There is a way with the smart TV to go ahead and do it that way, but you're going to have to turn on and do your comments from your phone.
Okay, and I don't have I don't have a smart TV. I'm lucky I can function the way I do with what I have. So, yeah.
That's how I watch a lot of other shows. That's why I'm kind of a YouTube guy, because I can throw it up on the smart TV and I just comment from my phone. So it's just if you go into the app or you go into whatever way you watch YouTube outside of, you don't need your computer. So if you have the YouTube app, let's see if I can bring it up on here. Not as easy to screen share this way, but
Awesome.
bring it up here. There's the little live chat thing comes up on the bottom underneath.
That's like, okay, that's a little better. You get part of your background.
Yeah.
It keeps okay there. What are we doing? What am I looking at?
So if you're using the YouTube app, you can use the live chat down below. So if you're a TV person,
Gotcha.
You can go to your phone and send the messages that way.
She's trying to comment on her phone. I don't know what else to tell her. Sorry, Denise. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah,
the same thing. If
together.
Yeah. Like Marilyn's asking about Roku. I mean, that's how I watch everything. Just comment from the phone.
Okay.
It's a lot easier. Sometimes you get the good thing. Thank you for the good vibes. And thank you for sharing on Facebook. Does anyone else that's in have a question right now? Have a tech question? Who's doing their next big investigation? Like I said, our next big one. Well, next week we'll have a reading on all Tuesday night. We'll have a reading on all our normal shows. So we'll be out on WLFE, DB Radio. We'll be on Where's My Sage. We'll be on Christie's business page. We'll be on Tactical Bigfoot Research. We'll be here at YouTube. So, yep. And like Jonna said, click on the live chat, not the top chat. You want the live chat. That's what's going on. So,
thank you, Jonna. Okay.
So,
awesome.
And then the following week we'll be on a live investigation. So,
we will. That'll be fun.
Okay, I know we've got viewers here. Who's got a question tonight?
Come out wherever you are.
You know what? If you got a question tonight, and you're used to sending us messages on Facebook. Send me a message on Facebook, and I'll find us a way of getting it in here. So,
geez, maybe we should just open it up on Sage page on Facebook tonight.
Let me see if I can do that.
People keep going there.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and we could talk about nothing all night. You know. We
just went live on the Sage page.
Oh.
I didn't go live on the group. I went on the page. So you folks tuning in
on the public page.
On the public page.
Gotcha.
But you know what? I'll throw the group up there. So easy enough for me to do.
All right, guys. Share the heck out of this for us, then. Okay, spread the word. Let people know it's not just a YouTube thing. We'll have to get on there and help people to figure it out a little bit more. I'm just not used to all the different avenues.
Hey, Carrie, yep. So, yep.
Somebody else came home. Sorry, guys. Max is going to go nuts a few times. Everyone's going to be coming home.
Yep. Michelle's inquiring on YouTube. Christy, is anything for us from Jordan? And again, as you're tuning in, folks, we started out on YouTube, and because of the week we had, we didn't get the announcement out as quick as we thought we were going to for our regular Facebook fans. So if you've got any questions, please, throw it out there. We'll kind of give a little explanations on how to comment on YouTube. So we did the little demo there a few minutes ago. So if you want to go back and relook at that, we'll get you set up.
So the first thing, Michelle, that comes to mind reading your question is I keep seeing a doorway in like an older style house, with paneling on the walls. It might just be setting the stage for something. But what I'm seeing specifically is back in like the 70s, he keeps doing this disappearing act on me. In the 70s, when they used to have the beads in the doorways coming down instead of a door, or they would just be hanging. The beads would just be hanging. I'm seeing that. I also get a very
And there goes your light.
oh, did it? I was looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a hesitation, a feeling of hesitation. And I feel like Jordan needs to be coaxed. There's like a so when spirit wants my attention and they get it, and clearly somebody is stepping forward. They're just not. They seem to be avoiding me. I'm not even really picking up on right now whether or not Jordan is a male or a female. I'm hearing male. The way I'm picking up on Jordan and not picking up on Jordan, I am, but people who know what I mean when I say that. Tells me a lot about how they died, and usually it means they committed suicide. Can also mean that there were questionable circumstances surrounding their death. They were murdered. Oh, there goes my light. I actually have spirit guides talking to me. I can feel Jordan on my left, but the right side is actually who's talking to me. And what I'm being told is things are not always what they seem. The other part to that explanation is that usually someone who comes through this way is definitely in some way, shape, or form accountable or responsible for the how, what, where, why, or when of their death. I'm hearing box. Box. Now I'm seeing a motorcycle. So you can either connect with that literally or I feel like it's a personality thing. I feel like it's okay, there's my light. So it feels like a symbol, and that's what they show me when they want me to know when they're describing their personality. So Jordan, I feel very blah. Just channeling him. I feel very blah. I feel like it's the weight or the gravity of the situation. Okay. I've been going back and forth about female, male, female, male, female, male, female. So I'm going to say this about her. When a female presents as a male, but I heard male, so there must be something else to it because that was the spirit guides. When they present as a male, that's usually their way of letting me know they were maybe rough around the edges. They weren't real girly, or they could be, 1 minute they could be working under a car, and the next you could dress them up and take them to prom. They had, they were in touch with both sides, male, feminine side, masculine side, and the same goes for a man. If a male spirit comes forward and is more in touch with his feminine side, it's the same thing. Sometimes it will present as a female, and why they do that, I don't always know, but Something about accident. Accident. My nose is itching like it's running, and I wiped it like this, and I felt like almost like I had a bloody nose. I don't, do I? No. I felt like I had, like all of a sudden something was running. I'm hearing my fault. There goes my light. I almost feel like this is something that's funny. Every time my light changes, I'm having a thought. It changes, I say it, and then the light goes back to normal. She's hesitant to talk to you about this or coming forward to talk about. I feel like her passing or why she passed or what happened. She absolutely is acknowledging that she is responsible or accountable for her passing in some way. But she says there's more to the story. And that's really all I'm getting from her right now. She's not, I don't see her. She's barely coming forward so I can feel her, but she is letting me know she's there. This is a sticky situation. That's what I'm hearing. Time to grieve. Banana. I just heard banana. That was so random. Banana.
There's no Bigfoot here.
What? Bigfoot? What? Throw me off here.
It's my keyword when I'm in the woods, and you see Bigfoot, you say banana.
That's our
banana
code word.
Doesn't come up in general conversation. That's what gets me to stop the car. That's what gets people to.
Yes, but I have to make sure that my seatbelt is tight. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. But yeah. So my light is going crazy.
Okay.
So I just had a vision of like a pine box, like a pine coffin box. And I felt like, it wasn't me, it wasn't first person, but I was watching like somebody ride, like somebody was stuck and like they were almost like they were buried alive. And then I felt confined, almost like I was being held against my will, restricted.
I think that's going to another question we have here in the
really
chat.
Okay. So
yeah.
All right, Michelle. So if you can offer any more, I don't know what's going on right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me pull this next
on me, but it's not. It's really weird.
Let me pull this quick question. You'll see what's going on here. So, thanks, folks, for tuning in tonight on YouTube. And I know we kind of put it out late on Facebook on Where's My Sage, both the page and the group. So, for those that are tuning in, we are doing a reading show. Thank you for joining us in both locations. We're evenly split. We're really trying to push everything towards YouTube tonight, and Kimberly likes the YouTube format, and so does Sandra.
Oh, good.
So thank you. Hello, Shreen, for coming in.
Hi, ladies.
But we kind of switched because Denise couldn't figure out how to get questions into YouTube. And this is going to play on your box. So my friend Debbie has her mom Cedar's chest. A few weeks ago, she heard moaning every morning for about a week. Was this her mom from Niagara Falls? So there's your box that you were talking about. As you were trying to communicate with Michelle's person, Jordan,
But
I did notice that. So
okay, thank you.
that was coming in at the same time. So
Yeah, Michelle, get a hold of me because I know. Well, I'm going to say this: they probably have things in common. And after talking with Denise, and then in talking with you, I think we're going to find that your loved ones are going to have things in common that you're not aware of, and that's not unusual. I feel like one is pushing the other. I feel like one is so hesitant. They do things the way they do them for a reason. It's not for me always to try to make sense of it. I can just give you the information, and if I don't understand, just be honest and tell you. Yeah. So thank you for your question. I do appreciate it. Yes, please call me tomorrow, and we will definitely try to talk and figure this out for you. Okay, Denise. Wow, I'm getting a headache right up here. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I need everybody out there to take a nice deep breath for me because I almost feel like something is trying to shut me down. And we're, of course, not going to let it. Oh my gosh, my mom's on here. Mom, click your name. The Hi Max Grandma loves you. That's my mother saying hi to the dog. So I honestly feel like Denise, your friend has your grandma had a migraine. Excellent. Thank you. Because that would go away. I feel like part of this is indicative of what her mother felt. And she didn't understand, but her mother's in the light. But I feel like her mother also has some things that she is still working on, which is not unusual. Just because we go into the light doesn't mean that our souls don't have work to do. But I keep feeling like she wants her to take something out of this box. Like, go in there. What's in there? Take out whatever she's got packed away. She wants it out. It was important. It was special. It should be on display, or it should be used for what it's meant to be used for, or whatever the case is, or read, or whatever it is. But it's something in that box that her mom really wants her to get out. The moaning, I think, was her mother. Trying to get her attention. And I feel like that was kind of what her mother could do. I don't necessarily think that her mom was able to do much else, especially towards the end. Yeah. So thank you for your question. I really feel like Michelle and Denise, your loved ones, are going to have things in common. And after I talk to Michelle tomorrow, I think we'll understand.
Unmute myself here. The next
You're
one
getting
is
better
from
with
Maryland. We had to help our Phoenix cross the bridge a few weeks ago. Did he finally get to meet Smudge? Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, so sorry. Yeah. And, it's funny because, they're all in the light, and, everybody who's in the light can always be together. And It's not something where like a family get together where everyone always has to be together all the time. They can be doing their own things even in the light and still always be there. That's why, people who didn't even know each other, in life can come forward for you when you ask a question because, they're in the light. They come forward for you and they do that for you and they're here for you. And same goes for your pets. And I feel like Phoenix is definitely trying to dominate or has the more dominant personality than Smudge. Smudge is what a cute name. Smudge, I like that. Yes. Yeah, they're good to go. And I feel relief. You need to understand that there's a relief there. And it's okay to be okay with what had to be done because there really were no other options. I feel like you think there was, or you were hoping there was going to be, but there really was not, and you made the best choice and decision. So, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for your question.
Okay. Again, folks, coming in tonight, we were doing a special YouTube show, but we had a little technical difficulty where a couple folks couldn't ask questions. So that's why you're finding us really late on Where's My Sage, both our group and our fan page. So we're trying to get everybody to kind of slide over to YouTube, but we know we're taking some few questions here from Facebook. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Again, we're trying to really do some of the special shows on YouTube. It's a little easier to kind of go back. So the next question is going to come from Danielle. Any messages from Christopher?
Hi, Danelle.
And I like that sign.
Me too. That about sums it up.
Definitely this week. Yep.
Oh yeah. So Danelle, what I'm seeing is plaid. And I feel weird. I feel weird in here. And then across my chest here, it's like a little bit of a shortness of breath, but not totally. It's like I feel icky from here to here. It's just this area in here. But plaid, like a plaid shirt or something, definitely plaid. And now I'm getting a headache across the back of my head here. I'm also seeing a window. It's like the longer rectangle windows, the kind that you'd find maybe in a dorm room or like a facility of some sort where they slide across that way. Or even some apartments have, those kinds of, well, at least around here they do. Some of the older ones that I know of around here have like those rectangle style windows instead. And I see somebody just looking out at the windows or out the windows outside. I'm hearing do. Now the headache's moving up here. Now it's going across my forehead above my eyebrows. It's like a strain. But that's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm seeing. So I hope you can make a connection with that. If you cannot, feel free to contact me tomorrow. And I will do my best to answer, or clarify anything that's come out for you. It's a little tricky when they use symbols and things. And I'll even say, too, that the way he's communicating tells me that at the time of his passing, he was unable to communicate, whether effectively or at all. So it could have been 2 minutes before he died or 6 months before he died. He could have even been in a coma or completely unconscious. So a little more validation for you. Now I feel like there's a hand going up from I feel like there's a hand coming up like this around my throat. Okay, so thank you for your question, honey.
Okay. Next one. Okay. Folks that got a couple of people that turn on and click on with their name selection there. So John's got one. On the walk with the dogs this weekend, there were loads of butterflies. Was my grandmother enjoying the walk with us?
Yeah, were they the little white ones? I'm seeing a lot of little white ones. Michael, did you pay attention, or is this a John thing?
I wasn't there. I was sick.
Gotcha. Oh, all right. So, yeah, I keep seeing a lot of the.
But I saw a lot of little white ones myself this weekend. So.
Oh, okay. So. So I just had a vision of a heavier set woman, very pleasant. It looks like she's knitting or crocheting, and she's rocking in a rocking chair. And it looks like the dress she has on has like flower print or busier print on it as well. I feel like it's your maternal grandmother because she's bringing up your mother to me. Michael, what was her grandma's first name?
Grace.
Talk about putting him on the spot, right? Something about her name in connection to you too, Jana. Many different ones. Okay. Oh, monarchs, man. You don't see monarchs anymore. I remember growing up, you used to see them all the time.
Depends where you go.
No. I've seen them a little bit more since you've kind of gotten me out back into the woods and things in different areas again, but I don't know. I used to see them all over the place, right? Thank you. So know that your grandma's validating herself. And when also I'll let you know that when your first and or your middle name are brought up to me, it's usually the females who do that. And it's because you're either named after somebody, there's a funny story. Maybe, I've had people say, well, there was an argument about my name or you spell something differently, whatever it is. She says, no, tell her I love her. Just like that. No, tell her I love her. She's showing me a rolling pin. So she's also letting me know that she baked, but I almost feel like maybe somebody has her rolling pin or did have her rolling pin, or there's something about a rolling pin. But usually when they show me that stuff, I do feel like it's symbolic. I feel like she could bake, even if it was just one thing. She just went like this. She gets it from me. That's what she said. She gets it from me. So, and then she goes back. She like started off really quiet and reserved, but very pleasant. Her energy is really, really friendly and cozy and everything you want a grandma to be. And then but quiet. But then she came out of her shell and started getting excited, and then went right back to reserved again. She says, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. She says, you've done a good job. You deserve it. Hey, I've behaved myself for the last little while. Why are you going to put that up there? You think
I just felt it coming.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Now it's going to come out. So thank you for your question, Jonna. Best of luck.
Yep. Again, folks, thanks for coming us from YouTube and Facebook tonight. We appreciate that. We started this out as a YouTube show, and we're trying to push everybody over to YouTube for these special pop-up type nights. So keep an eye on our YouTube. We'll be doing a lot more of these. We did bring it over to Facebook because a couple of folks had some technical difficulties. asking some questions. So that's why we're kind of on both at the moment. We may transition back in a little bit just to YouTube. So next one's from Carrie. Anything coming through for me tonight?
Hi, Carrie. Change your trip. Excuse me. Change your trip. Don't go. And I'm seeing a lot of green, almost like you're going to go back into, and I know you're always there, like in different places, a lot of greenery, but this almost looks like a jungle. So if you're going somewhere that's kind of jungle-like or full, maybe somewhere different, maybe you're going to try to travel. Don't. Not right now. I'm hearing this trip isn't worth it. And that's it. Yeah. Pretty simple. Don't. Yeah. Yep. So thank you for your questions. I thought something else was starting to come and it's not.
Denise, just as a follow-up on the cedar chest there, Debbie said the quilt she made for her mom's bed is in the cedar chest and that she loves watching us.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Carrie, with a backup sounds like me.
Well, yeah.
Kim, let's see, the question was up above here. I kept getting it, kept losing it. When I settle my shoulder injury with comp, I want to buy a house. Do you see that happening?
Yeah, but not for a little while. And don't jump on the first house you find that you think you want either. Your guides are saying to wait a while. It will be worth it. I really feel like you're going to like the house that you look at or the one you decide to put a bid on. So when you've reached that point, don't do it. Or you can, but change your mind or whatever to see, but you're being told not to. It'll be worth the wait. Your guides are saying it'll be worth the wait if you do it, if you wait. The house you're going to want to bid on that you'll come across first is going to have pretty much everything you're looking for and everything you want. But if you hold off, the house that's going to come along is going to, you're going to check all the boxes off with this one. I'm also hearing that, if you take the first one, there's going to be an eventual issue with the basement. You're going to really wish you didn't take the house. Yeah. So, yeah. So thank you for your question.
Next one is from Roland. Any messages for me tonight? And hello to all the folks that are starting to tune in now. We appreciate you joining us.
Hello. Hi, Roland. So I'm seeing a box of crayons. I also heard go the extra mile. But you've got a really dark energy around you. And I feel like it's a person. I do feel like it's a human spirit, but it's dark and it's making me feel sick to my stomach. Somebody was in a very bad way when they died.
Your light is all over the place. It has gone through 4 different light phases.
Yeah, my neck is just all tense and it's going right up the back of my head, and I feel like I'm just restricted in here. It's making me sick to my stomach. I don't like it. I feel suppressed. I feel oppressed. It's definitely a male. And it makes me, the way I feel like it's has something to do with like a almost like an abusive or abuser type situation.
Your light has not gone through these many phases in any show we've had.
Really? I know every time I close my eyes, I open them, and then you say it. I kept doing that. I keep missing it.
Roland, if you've got any confirmation you want to drop in there, I'd appreciate it.
But I feel like then, since this person's been gone, you found some relief, and I feel like things have opened up a little bit. Are we waving for a reason?
Yeah, people are saying hello. I'm just waving hello. It's easier to.
Hey, what's up?
You got a message up. It's easier to, yeah. Clicking on everybody.
Gotcha. So I do feel like you have found some relief, but I feel like this guy is I'm telling you, there's something here tonight. There's something here that's very different. There's yeah.
The question from Roland is it abusive to him?
No, you have to remember too that these messages may not always be about you. So that's one of the things that gets tricky. That's why I tell all of you, if ever you don't understand what I'm picking up on, please contact me the next day and we will go through it, because you can get messages for other people. If I'm saying something and it's like a first person perspective for you, and you're looking like this saying, I'm making no connection. You're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Then what's going on? And this is the tricky part, because I can't get the feedback from all of you normally that I do if you're in front of me, is that when spirit continues to do a first person perspective, even though you can't make a connection, that's spirit's way of telling me, we know it's not you. We're talking about someone close to you. So it's very possible that this has nothing to do with you. And even as I'm explaining this, I feel like the weight's been lifted off of me. I feel like you had a friend who lost somebody. I feel like this is a friend of yours. Thank you. And I feel like the person who passed had dark hair and a dark mustache. That's what I'm seeing. So again, I apologize. Tonight seems to be a little off. And there are some energies around here that normally don't come around. That just seems to be the way, but I deal with all of it. So it just depends on who's around and what's going on. So thank you for that confirmation. I'm hearing live your life, live your life, live your life. That's the most important thing. Live your life. You seem like you're having issues over. Okay.
The problem was I was on the wrong side. I knew there was something wrong.
You're killing me.
If I'm on this side, I look straight. I'm not looking over here like this. Just say a quick couple.
Because I don't have enough going on, right?
Roland, thank you for the comments there. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. Let me just say a quick couple of hellos and why I'm doing that. So hello Kim and Jay and Johnny and Brian from Bearded Paranormal. Brian had a really good question, and I'm trying to come up with here. And Tina, hello. Your thoughts, or do you do spirit writing? And that's a question from Brian. occasionally we get a good technical question. It's good to throw one of those in there, and we'll get back into readings after that. So yeah,
absolutely. All of your questions count. Um, so spirit writing. I know a lot of people who do it, and actually, Heather Madison, owner of Greystone Manor, she does it. Her books are actually written because she, if I'm understanding what you're asking about spirit writing, to me, when you say that, that means channeling spirit and actually allowing them to work through you. And that's what she does. So, you know, I don't do that necessarily. I do it in different ways, but, you know, even the notes I take, like I keep notebooks, and then when I'm done, I save them. And looking back on some of them, it's kind of neat to see how the things I doodled, or, you know, the way I said something, or how I wrote something, it was them channeling through in that way. But it definitely is a thing if you're asking that, and it definitely is legitimate. I've had a couple of students who have done it as well. Also had students who can sketch and draw really well what they see. And so spirit communicates with them that way. You do it, you fight it, don't fight it. I think you're starting to come out with it, which is why you're asking. Your spirit guides are saying, don't be afraid. And I think you're supposed to know what that means, because that's all they're saying to me. Don't be afraid. It's really throwing me off being on this side, Mike. I'm not going to lie to you. I got so used to looking at the other. No, don't do that. It's killing me. No, you're not. And we definitely do front and center. No, I'm kidding. So
fixed.
You're killing me. No, put me back. You're the tech guy. Whatever you need, that's fine. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, Brian, I feel like you should start doing it, and don't feel overwhelmed or nervous if you haven't done it, or let, you know, the idea of something new like that overwhelm you. Just do it a little bit at a time, and just kind of go with the flow. There's no right or wrong, because the more we try to control something like that, the harder it is. And it's really just meant to be something, you know, that comes naturally, or you learn to do naturally, which is very possible. So, yeah. So I hope I answered your question on that one. It's pretty neat when you can do stuff like that. So,
okay. Let's see. My mute is off for once. This is from Kim, coming in from YouTube. Hi. Any messages from my mom? She had a rough summer.
Hi, Kim.
It's a family night here tonight. This is what I kind of like. Tina and Ted are here. My brother's here.
Oh,
Everybody's
hey,
coming in
guys.
here, so it's like a family thing. Wendy's here. It's a whole. You know, we appreciate folks coming in and joining us tonight on YouTube and Facebook. And we said we're really pushing the YouTube tonight for our special events. We'll be doing a lot more on YouTube, and we apologize for not getting things out. I've been under the weather the last couple of days, and we've been running around with family members that want to keep going to the hospital on us. So we appreciate all the love and support we've got from everybody.
Yes,
so,
very much. Yes, I've received.
So if we seem a little off tonight, we're off, but we really wanted to make sure we got out to you guys.
Speak for yourself.
Tom, yes, I am lost in the woods, but I kind of like
Mike's always
the
lost.
woods. So only with your GPS.
Wrong answer. So Kim, I feel like your mom fell or had some sort of accident, and your spirit guides are telling me that there was a reason that happened. So whatever she went through, whatever happened, there was a reason for it, and I feel like we need to pursue it. We need to look into why it was happening, because I do feel like it's going to happen again. Clearly, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anybody, but they're letting me know that whatever she'd suffered with or whatever happened to her, there's more to it. It was like a precursor of something. Okay. You have a pet coming through. And what I'm seeing now, this is interesting. So back when I was first really mentoring and taking classes and to understand and hone in on my gifts, I was giving a reading to one of our volunteers, and I was looking through the eyes of somebody or something, and it was a very different perspective. And what I watched was, I was very low to the ground at the time, and I watched this lady. I could see her legs and part of her shorts walk, 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 and there was a garden in the back of this yard. And I watched this lady walk across the yard and bend over and start doing her gardening. And I just had that same vision now. And at the time, I was actually channeling this woman's German Shepherd who had passed. And what it was I was actually first person with the dog. And I was looking through the German Shepherd's eyes from his perspective. So only seeing from, quarter of a thigh up down to the feet, and then looking up at this lady as she was bending over to do her gardening. I'm seeing that now. And so I've never had that vision or that message used for anybody else. So that's what's going on here. It really feels like a German Shepherd to me. Okay, so I feel like your father's passed. I feel like this male that's stepping forward is your father. And this man says to you, just do the best you can. Just do the best you can. You're loving, you're kind, you're caring, but you can't do it all. And you have to remember that, he says. It will get better. It will get better. And your dad worked with his hands or worked outside, because whenever I see a man in overalls, like jean overalls, it's usually, and as I'm breathing in now, I'm feeling a pain in my back on both sides of my lungs. That's it. All of a sudden he's like done. Yeah, that's it. So thank you for your question, and best of luck to you and your mom.
And again, folks, thanks for coming in and joining us on YouTube and Facebook. Really kind of pushing everybody to YouTube tonight. We'll probably go another 35 minutes on Facebook, and I'll be switching over to YouTube for the remainder of it. So we kind of switched over to Facebook to kind of get some questions in while people are figuring out how to do the comments. But some of our special shows we'll be doing from YouTube. Let's see. The next one is from Delaney. And Teddy, to answer your question, I have to figure out Saturday still. Hey, is there anything for me?
Hi, Delaney. Girl, you already know what you have to do. And you know what I mean when I say that. I'm here in school. School. Yep. Hi, Jay.
School.
School.
Clicking the wrong things here.
Shocker.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
Where'd it go? There it is.
You're doing something or participating in something right now. And I'm hearing from your spirit guides, don't be so shy. Don't be so shy. You need to start putting yourself out there. They want to see you start pushing yourself in a way you have not yet pushed yourself. You need to start really zeroing in on your people skills. And I know that sounds really awful to say it that way. That's what they're saying to me. But you know what we're talking about, and you know what they're saying to you. You need to really get out of your comfort zone and go into your uncomfortable zone, because that's how you're going to grow and that's how you're going to make a difference, is what they're telling you. But you can't do that until you push. So that's the next thing for you that they want you to do. They want you to push. Okay. So best of luck, Connie. I know you're going to do great. Thanks for your question.
Hey, Ed. Let's see. Let's see the next one. I just had it and I lost it. I don't know why I'm having so many. Something is off because
tonight is different.
Yeah. Lori, anything for me tonight? I haven't been able to keep focused lately. You know that feeling? It's got to be this weather.
Well, it doesn't help that there was a full moon. Boy, that screwed my entire family up, let me tell you. Lori, I'm seeing your kitchen cupboards. And now the doors are open on those kitchen cupboards and the cupboards are empty. You're allowing two people to get to you. You're allowing too many people in. You have to take a step back. You need to refocus, and you need to replenish and focus on yourself and make yourself the priority. When the cupboard doors are closed, it gives the impression of something that may not be. And then you open the door and you see it's empty. It's like there's nothing left. And it's very important because, we all remind each other, we hear other people say, if you don't take care of yourself, you have nothing left to give. And you're at that point, I feel. And so you really need to take a step back and do what's best for you. I also feel like there's a relationship or a situation that you're in with somebody right now that you need to put your foot down. You need to draw the line in the boundaries, and you need to do what's best for you in that situation, whether anybody likes it or not, whether you like it or not, whether she likes it or not. I feel like it's another female that, yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing your guides just said, stick up for yourself. Stick up for yourself. Why aren't you sticking up for yourself? You're not a doormat for people to walk all over. Remember that. Self-respect, feelings of self-worth, love yourself, take care of yourself. That's the biggest thing for you right now. Okay. You need to take some time off and just do for you. And it's not selfish, so don't feel bad or guilty about it. All right. Thank you for your question.
Follow up from Kim. Thank you. My stepdad and his most loved dog, a shepherd.
Yes.
So
thank you for that.
There's your confirmation. Marilyn did remind us there was an earthquake. Yep, that was right down by my mom and my sister.
Oh, there was? Ooh.
Yeah, in North Carolina. Okay. North Carolina got hit with like a 5.1 this morning or something like that.
Ooh.
I haven't been able to look at the news since I got home from work. So
yeah.
So we're going right in here in order. Jay would love a reading.
All right. I'm just teasing. Hi, Jay. Whatever. Regular followers, thank you for that. Okay, so I'm picking up on a dog, and I see this dog jumping and bouncing, and he's so excited, and he's running all around you. More like a medium-sized dog. Leaner torso. Browner, is that a word? Like a brown with dark, from what I can tell. Um, okay, so I feel like I'm just supposed to guide you and not give you the answers, but your spirit guides are saying to you, go in the right direction. And then I feel like the internal struggle, like you have some decisions to make. Your gut is already telling you what the decision is or what the right thing to do or not do is. But your head says, like we all do, we justify and we start thinking about things. And, your head says something different. Your guides are telling you, you know what to do and you know how to handle it. And you know how to handle this person, is what they're saying. So do what's best. Don't compromise. Share and play nice. So, there's a male stepping forward for you as well, and it feels like a grandfather, although I also feel like you may have a father figure on the other side as well. But sometimes when they make me feel like this, it's the grandparent that actually was like a parent to you as well, or played that role in some way or for some reason. But who I'm picking up on is definitely it's definitely a grandfather. And again, I feel like he was hands-on. I feel like he worked outside or worked with his hands, building, making, constructing, shaping, whatever, farming, something. And he says to you, I've always got your back. I've always got your back. He also looks like he smoked a cigar or a pipe. He had something. Yeah. Yeah. He had something. Yeah. And that's it. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck.
Okay. Lori just wanted to confirm. This is thank you for speaking. You're sitting here shaking my head. Going away for a few days with my husband. Hope we can clear my head. Just go and enjoy. Meditate and ground into the earth, man.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Lori, just her follow up. So thank you. As you're speaking, consider shaking my head. Yes, going away for a few days with my husband. Hopefully, I can clear my head. So,
enjoy every second, but they're saying cut him some slack. Cut him some slack.
okay.
Yeah, cut him some slack.
Going back to my top of my list here. Wait, are you having technical difficulties on your end? Mine, for some reason, my messages are not coming up as well as they should be over here. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta be this weather. So
I'm telling you, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah. Sean's got a question. Any messages for him tonight? I'm just going down the list here.
Hi, Sean. Nice to see you, my friend. So I feel like this pertains to work. Your spirit guides are saying, stay the course. Don't give in. Yeah, I feel like something's going to come down to the wire, and I feel like you're going to make out, you're going to win, you're going to get what you want, things will work out in your favor. I'm being told it will be okay. I'm being told it will be okay. Yeah. There's somebody right now that you are reaching your limit of patience with. I feel like it's more personal or at home, not work. Your spirit guides are telling you that you need to be kind. If you lose your temper or get frustrated, I already feel like this person takes things the wrong way too easily and is a little too sensitive. You're going to make it worse if that happens. So you want to definitely show as much compassion and love and kindness as you can, and exhibit as much patience as possible. And even if that means walking away from the situation or the person, just turn around, walk away, take a break, do what you have to do. Yeah. Yeah. But I keep being told to tell you it'll be all right. And I feel like they're talking about work and they're talking about your personal, whatever this situation is with your personal life. Sorry, I have to pop off for a second.
Hey, let me try this again. So I'm muted, and it's definitely a technology kind of night because I definitely cannot figure things out. Yes, Mike is muted. I am.
I missed it.
Yes, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna go." I'm like, "Oh, I left it off," and I started thanking everybody for joining us. So the microphone's here now. Well, the girl started barking in the other room, so I'm like, okay.
I'm so sorry. I apologize, you guys, with the situation with my dad right now. I will share that he is still in the hospital and we have a lot to figure out and there's a lot going on. He told me, you can tell people and word of mouth is okay, but I don't want to go on Facebook and find it all over Facebook. So unfortunately, when certain people call me, I have to answer the phone, but they don't always realize when I'm live. I tried to tell everybody, but they forget, or I may have forgotten to tell somebody, or they didn't get the message. So I just have to pop off and at least take the call and make sure there's nothing. But otherwise, it's all good. So I appreciate your patience, and I'm going to need you to bear with me even with upcoming shows for a while. But damn, of course I missed it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is just not our day today, and we love our fans. We appreciate our fans putting
more than you know
with us when things are like this. And we keep saying we're going to get out with you guys and do something, and we just try to go to mass to get together with a team out there, and it didn't work out. And it's
coolest fans too. We do, don't we? Do. I mean, you guys are just patient and understanding and just go with the flow, just like we do. We learned a long time ago, you just have to do that sometimes, and it's just awesome and amazing. So that's why you guys are like better than everybody else's fans.
So Linda's up here. I put her question on here, and
did you answer it?
Just going, no. It's not my forte. My forte is to break things down and say, no, it's not Bigfoot. No, it's a bear. No, it's a
right.
I don't see things, connect. Or if I do, it's usually after I've been pushed somewhere.
What? Wait,
Looks
what?
like I was in a Godzilla movie. Yeah, because I was muted and talking. And, yeah. All right, let's come back up here to Linda's question here. Will Linda ever
Hop
move
on here
to
more
South
often.
Carolina?
Hello,
And then I
Linda.
don't want to call it, but man, it's the way I keep messing. Wow, what's going on with the light in your room there? You really should get that circuit checked.
Hey, you
And it's
can't mess
back
with spirit.
again. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I wasn't joking when I told you I burned out like 3 laptops in 6 months. It was crazy.
All right. So what do you got for Linda? Oh, Denise said I can chill in her back 40. Where is that back 40? I'm always looking for new places to go.
Oh God, please. Linda, I got a yes and then a hardcore no. So I almost feel like it may seem like it's going to work out and then it's ultimately not going to. I really don't think. I feel like I feel like it should, but I feel like it's not going to when you want it to. Don't push it because I feel like you're going to end up staying here. I feel like you're going to be stuck here and that's going to be it. I'm sorry. That's how it's coming across. Um, it's going to seem like a good move. It probably was at one point, but by the time it's going to be feasible for you to do it, it's not going to be the best thing for you anymore. Reevaluate certain things and go from there. But I really feel like you're going to stay here at this point. Not that you wouldn't move to a different house or a different area around here. That's a different story. But as far as moving to South Carolina, no, I do not think that's going to happen at this point. Not anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry. And as we're talking, I got this. This pressure, almost like gallbladder / appendix area, but too high to be appendix. It's almost like on the side here, and it's
like my kidney stones are back.
Oh God, don't even. I can't go through that with you again. I can't even imagine what it was like to be with you to go through that. Heads off to Seth, man. Seth and his crew. But it was weird. It was like a pressure, like something started pushing from the inside out. This is also the area where I feel like there's liver issues. When somebody's coming through that has liver issues, or I'm picking up on someone with liver issues. So I don't know if you can relate to that as well.
Kidoki.
That's it. Oh.
Don't even. Her husband has back pain. Yeah. So that was confirmed by Linda, and yeah, you're getting all her stuff in tonight. So let's we're having a good time here, but let's grab one more. I think this has been one of those shows that we're both getting bounced around pretty good. So we're Patrick's. Any messages for me?
Hello, Patrick. How are you? Patrick, do you prefer Pam or Mike?
Probably Pam. Everybody prefers
what
Pam.
I'm talking about. Now, Patrick, you, I feel, need to move, or you're going to move. Sorry, Linda. I had a quick vision of somebody, which I feel like was supposed to be you, sitting in like your easy chair or lounge chair, like in your living room. And then I feel like I had to move away, and I had to go, and I had to leave and go somewhere else. And I feel like it's a move or a relocation. Yeah. Hearing Rosie. Rosie? Does that mean anything to you? Rosie?
He likes Pam better. I don't know about
that. Maybe if you grew your hair out and highlighted it like Pam does. Where's Pam? She needs to hear this. I know. I think we're going to have to bring Pam on and have her come sit next to me. And you don't leave that up. What did that say? What did that say? Oh my gosh. Yes, nice to see you. Hey, we can't knock Mike. He's an awesome guy. Was really hoping when we started the show, Pam was going to be able to do it with us, but unfortunately with with our daughters and the hockey schedules and the school schedules, it was just going to be too difficult. But yeah, it was funny because I was just thinking the other day too, we should definitely try to get her on and have her come sit shotgun with me and do this. I heard Rosie. Rosie. And now I'm seeing a checkerboard, like the game, a checkerboard game. There's a woman stepping forward for you, and gosh, she must have been a young adult in like the 1940s, give or take, maybe late 30s, 40s. She's beautiful. Her hair is done, her hair is dark. She's wearing a long pleated skirt with a blouse tucked into it. She's lean. She looks like she's a little bit taller, but she's not too tall. Her lipstick and her lips are being pointed out to me, or they're really standing out to me the most. I'm hearing mom,
Comments below.
and I'm hearing she's okay. I'm okay. Rosie's my niece, but thinking about a life change towards a more serious relationship. Oh, listen, we don't get to listen. You are definitely not new here. You've been with me since like the beginning. Okay. You know how this goes, buddy. So I want you to know though that I feel like this woman who I think is your mother is she's looking out for your niece. Yeah, see, you know how this goes. Um, so you're looking towards a more, I got a no on that one. Thinking about a life change towards a more serious relationship. I get a complete no, no, it will not work. It's not going to work. No. Your idea of what you want and the fact that you want something like that is absolutely encouraged, but not with the person or situation that you're thinking of doing it with. That's the no, no, um, no, not good. Your spirit guides are saying not good, not good. Um, I feel like there's something else that wants to come out, and it's just for whatever. It's like right there. There's a hesitation. They want to focus on Rosie again, and what I'm hearing is, I believe she needs help of some sort, or for some reason. That's why the focus is on her. I feel like we need to give her we need to put our attention on Rosie. Yeah. Got real serious on me. and this woman's back in my face. Yeah. I think we need to set our sights on Rosie and we need to figure things out with her. And I feel like initially when you bring this up, it's going to be, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong. Or she's going to present where nobody realizes there's probably an issue. Okay. Yeah, definitely reach out to your sister because they got real serious. They got real heavy on me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's about all. Yeah. So thanks for your question, honey. It was nice to see you again. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Sure, right here.
Okay. So I think we are going to wrap this one up tonight, you guys. It's been quite an evening. I know it's a little bit early. It's not too early though. It was so nice to see all of you tonight, and we thank you all for coming on. And we're going to transition slowly. We're not going to get away from Facebook. We are not going to, we're definitely still going to do our shows on Facebook and utilize Facebook, but YouTube is another venue platform that we want to really utilize. It opens up so many other doors for us and ways to reach people, and just different ways of doing things too. So yeah, but we're definitely going to pursue other ways of doing things as well as stick to what works. And so we really appreciate all of you for going through this with us tonight. And tonight was just weird. Yeah. It was just like we weren't even like we were off, but we're not off. But I'm telling you, this full moon has screwed everybody up. But I think your technology issues are starting to become an issue. So.
Yeah, it's one of those days. There's sections here that are coming up saying check connection, and I've got great connections on everything. So, some folks did with YouTube, is if you got a smart TV, you can turn our smart TV on and sit comfortably in the living room and not
put us on the big screen.
Or lay in bed or something like that instead of sitting in front of the computer or where's the laptop or where's the phone. So that's a nice thing about the YouTube thing. And you can, again, you use the app or whatever if you want to throw a question out there. You don't have to keep that going all the time,
and for those
do some other programs.
That's okay, because I don't either.
Yeah,
because again,
you can find us on Spreaker, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and about any other of the podcast, whatever your favorite podcast you use, Podbean. So you can find our show. So after Tuesday night will be a reading show.
Yes.
We should be hopefully better energy Tuesday night.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Yep. So thank you for those that tuned in. Thank you as joined us right off the bat on YouTube.
Pardon? There were a lot of. I think we did a good job. There was a lot of questions that still got answered, even though we had a little bit of a slow start. We did good.
Yes. So thank you, folks.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Stay safe, stay well, and thank you for being with us. We will see you on Tuesday night. So stay safe.
Sample on.
Good night.